Live from FEMA headquarters, Deputy Administrator Dr. Dan Kaniewski. Doctor, thank you for taking the time. Way too early, I know, sir, to even, sort of keep track of all of the damage and everything else. Is FEMA ready to deal with it?
FEMA is ready to support our state and local partners throughout the impact area. But importantly, this is going to be impacting a wide area over a long period of time. This is going to be with us for quite some time, certainly over the weekend and into next week, with inland flooding expected to be quite devastating in some areas.
You know, I was thinking last year, sir, when we had Harvey and Irma and Maria, and we had, close to $9 billion that was handled by policyholders. And I'm thinking we're starting off here at a pretty brisk pace. And I'm wondering, is FEMA able, with the flood insurance program as well, to deal with all of this?
Yeah, well, first of all, our flood insurance program is very important to the American people because it provides financial protection against flood losses. Unfortunately, too few Americans have flood insurance.
Right.
And without having flood insurance, you're leaving yourself and your families vulnerable. The program, unfortunately, also is in need of quite a bit of reform. And for that, we need Congress. But that's not what we're here to talk about. What we're here to talk about is taking care of survivors. And absolutely, those with flood insurance, they're going to get taken care of. Those without flood insurance, FEMA will still be there for you. We are going to be there to help you no matter what.
No, I know, and I hate to get back just to pure funding issues, sir, but it is central to what you've got to do, because obviously these are the resources you use. And policyholders and their premiums were supposed to pay for this and the ongoing help that groups like FEMA would have, and many balked at that. And as a result, it just ran up debts for FEMA and everything else while you were still going about your job. I know it wasn't too long ago that Craig Fugate, the man who headed FEMA during the Obama administration, had said, castigating both sides, that it's damn near impossible for the program not to lose money in that kind of environment. It does put you on defense, doesn't it?
It does. We need to put the program on firm financial footing. And to do that, we need risk-adjusted rates, as well as an affordability program for those that can't afford a risk-adjusted rate. But for that, again, we would need Congress to act. And for now, the best we can do is those that have policies, rest assured we will be paying out those claims. Those that don't have policies, those that are outside this impact area who are saying, should I have flood insurance? And the answer is yes. You should go to floodsmart.gov and check out how you can get coverage, because it's not included in your general homeowner's insurance policy.
No, but you would think for those who get a mortgage on such a property that would be, I guess it's a different issue for those who've paid off their property or whatever. But that is what it is, to your point. I'm wondering now whether you expect it will be busy for your guys in the next few days after the rain settle down and all that, because there are going to be a lot of damaged homes. There are going to be a lot of damage, period.
Yeah, sorry, the audio cut out, but the last part of your question, I think, was, is there going to be damage? There's going to be extensive damage, and flooding damage will be most pronounced. In fact, the #1 damage-producing hazard is flooding. It causes a tremendous amount of financial loss, and unfortunately, too many lives are lost due to storm surge. Those folks on the coast, I hope everybody got out that was in that storm surge area. But now we're really focused on inland flooding. This will be with us for several days. And in those people in low-lying areas, it's incredibly dangerous to be in those low-lying areas when you're getting rain, not in inches, but measured in feet.
This almost has like a Sandy feel to it, Dan, and that was not a serious hurricane. I think when it touched, it was a Category 1, and then it was just a surge. I'm saying it was horrific damage, and it was among the most expensive storms this country has ever seen. But do you get that feel with this, or what?
Yeah, well, again, the biggest loss-causing hazard is flooding. So It's too early to say, but with this amount of rain, it's going to be quite expensive. It's going to be expensive to homeowners. It's going to be expensive to governments that are losing roads and bridges, I am sure, and public buildings that are going to be severely damaged by this flooding.
Dan, thank you for all you're doing. I know it's not easy. Dan Kaniewski, the FEMA Deputy Administrator, to remind you, the President does want to visit this area sometime next week. He doesn't want to get in the way, doesn't want to distract from rescue, recovery efforts, all of that stuff, but something he hopes to do next week.